All right. Yeah, you guys, I have it up. Now, if I can just keep my situation up and going, I'm going to slide this over. All right. So I'm going live on Facebook, and I'm also going live on my, let me keep it here. Stay. All right. And I'm also going live on YouTube. So for those of you that are on the YouTube channel, right, I got you. Put that piece of amethyst right there. It ain't going nowhere. All right. So you guys, for those of you that have seen me do readings before, okay, you already know what the deal is. This reading is going to be for the next 2 weeks. This reading is going to be for men and women. Today's is going to be very different. For some reason, you guys know how I do. Let me over here so you can see both of you guys. Normally I do just one type of reading going all the way through, but today's reading we're going to be doing 2 different formats. One we're going to be using purple, okay, for covering for the ladies, which for me is going to represent healing, and then we're going to be utilizing yellow over here. We're going to be utilizing yellow for the men, to bring joy and laughter into their life. So women, we're going to bring in healing, and then men, we're going to bring in laughter. There's a rose quartz sitting here for the women that's sitting in the middle, and then in between both the purple and the yellow, but joined together in the middle, I have my black obsidian sphere, okay, to remove any negative energy, and then I also have my white candle going. You guys can't really see it. I wonder if I need to put it over here. Let me see if I can move something really quickly, you guys. Try something different. Try something different. Hope I don't mess it up. Give me a second. All right. Now, let's see if this will work. All right. There we go. So you guys can see both, hopefully. All right. So the YouTube people can actually see the candle. Sorry, Facebook people. So anyway, so before we get ready to do the reading, I don't have the card selected because I like to do this particular one. I feel like I need to feed off of whatever energy is going to be coming through for today. So before I start to do the reading, during the reading, you may understand and I may not. I may understand and you may not. We both may understand during the reading, or we both may not understand during the reading. During the reading, I'm going to ask that you respect my perspective, and I will also respect your perspective. If the message that you are receiving is different from mine, it's quite all right. Please go ahead and share the message, because the message may be for me or it may be for someone else. Please do not use these readings as a form of therapy or advice. You have been blessed with the gift of discernment, so please utilize that gift and take all the information you need from the reading and then absolutely throw away the rest. Okay? And so with that, we're going to get started. My intention for this reading is to help women with healing and to help men with bring joy and laughter. I feel like there's a lot of miscommunication going on during this time. Earlier in the week, I kept feeling like there was something was coming, something was coming, something was coming. And the thing that's actually coming and is coming and was coming is a time for reconnection and reconciliation. Okay? So for the reconnect and the reconciliation portion, there's going to be, for the next 2 weeks, there's going to be people that are going to be coming back into your lives, or people that you think about, or situations that are going to come up, may have been old situations that you thought were resolved, and they're not resolved, or situations that were never resolved. This is a great time to utilize the energy to get all of these issues nice and resolved and cleared out and out of the way. So if you have people that are coming in from your past, that you've not spoke with in 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, 20 years, 25 years, even 30 or more years, and these people or these situations come up, go ahead and address the issue. If these people have transitioned on to the next life, or past, or death, whichever word you prefer to utilize, okay? If those people are not here, it's okay. You can still speak and get that out. You need to utilize this time to forgive yourself and also to forgive others as well during this time period. So making a choice to physically reconnect with someone is totally going to be your choice. If you choose not to physically reconnect with them, it is quite all right if you choose to reconnect with them in spirit, okay, and or in thought, because your thoughts are very powerful. You are powerful creators. With that, I'm going to go over here to my deck, and I'm going to start off with my heart deck, okay? And we're going to start off pulling a card for the women first. And we're just going to ask for any energy that needs to come forward that is of a positive nature, okay, to help us understand what type of healing needs to take place for the women. Well, the first card has come up already. And the first card is believe and succeed. One of the very first things that we need to do is actually believing and succeeding. Okay? Okay. Sorry about that. So we're actually going to have to work on that, on believing and succeeding, and believing and succeeding on ourselves. I feel like that there's somebody that is not actually believing that they can succeed, and so therefore they're actually holding themselves back. This is for the women. Men, you can pay attention to it because this may absolutely apply for you, but this intention is set towards the women. There's not enough belief in yourself that you can do it, and if you are doing it, you're being an overachiever. You're doing way too freaking much. So stop taking on the superwoman complex. And remember, because, you know, even Superwoman, Batwoman, all of those characters, all of them, they have to take off their cape, okay? They have to. Women, we're not investing enough time in ourselves and believing in ourselves, and we're totally relying on other people to do that. Who is that? Lisa. Hey, Lisa. Welcome, welcome, honey. So that's the first thing for the women. This top card is going to be for the men. I don't want them to feel left out. Okay, so men. Ooh, just breathe. I feel like it's somebody that's doing way too much. And it's reminding me of a situation where I went to the gym and I was doing a stretch exercise. And the stretch exercise that I was, performing, I was stretching this gentleman, and this young gentleman, he was so amped up. His adrenaline was so pumped. He was like, he just nonstop, non-going. His brain would not turn off. He had a hard time going to sleep. He didn't know how to relax. Even when I touched him to do the stretch, he like jumped. Like everything was just so intense. Take a breath. Breathe. Take time out. Take a second. Your outside may not be balanced. We've pulled this card before for someone. Your outside may not be balanced. So look forward into your spirit, right? And see what's going on. Your inside, your subconscious mind already knows what you need to do to help to heal yourself. But first you need to take some breathing. I want you to do some little bit of meditation, man. If you're like, I don't know how to do the you ain't got to. Just sit there in a quiet room and ask a question and wait for the answer. And the answer that comes to you, that's the answer. Do some deep breathing, okay? Take you a deep breath. You can do it now. I'm going to count it for you. Ready? Take a deep breath in and hold it. 1, 2, 3, and let it out. Now this time on the breath, I want you to take the deepest breath in and breathe in the color yellow. And hold it. 1, 2, 3, and let it out. Now, when you're ready, I want you to prepare the question in your mind and take the deepest breath in, hold it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, blow it out. And just wait for the answer. Whatever answer comes into your head, no matter how messed up it may sound, no matter if it sounds like the sound of your voice, a parent's voice, a robot, or an imaginary voice that you've made up, that is the answer. And I know it's right because my candle is getting big, right? So men, take time to just breathe and look for the answers within yourself, all right? That's the first thing. I feel like we need to move on to love. So, ladies, well, first of all, we need to definitely take a little time to love ourselves, pamper ourselves, self-care. And if you have children, okay, if you have children, remember, we are not their masters, okay? They are our children. We are to love them. We are to care for them. We provide them food, clothing, shelter, and transportation, okay? As a mommy, that's what we do. They are not our whole entire world. That is not what children are here for. Don't forget, women, you also have your own inner child, right? This goes back to believing in yourself and succeeding, right? You see how the candle's going bananas? I know what I'm saying is right. All right. So, we're going to go to love. I'm going to pull 3 cards. One card is going to be in reference to women, to your love life, in an area that you can repair. If you're all good in your love life and you don't need no repair in your love life, it's good. But if you feel like there's room for improvement, or you feel like I'm alone and I want to know how to get my love life, okay, here's one of the things that we need to do. So this is going to be the first card. This is an area that we need to work on, ladies, okay? So here we go. Let me see what it says. This could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. So I guess what we need to work on is paying attention, because there's probably somebody that's in our presence that we're already overlooking, and we're overlooking them because maybe they don't look like the package we thought. Ugh. Let me see. Hi, Kelly. Welcome, welcome. All right. So we're going to go on to the next card. The next card is going to be an area that we can work on to help for loving ourselves. And I do have the rose quartz on here as well, right? This is what we can work on for ourselves. Ladies. Very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. That's the area we need to work at. Okay, so we've already met this person, and they're basically waiting on us to make a decision, and we're just overlooking them because they don't look like the package that we have in mind. So now what we got to figure out is, what the heck do we want from this person? And when we start figuring out what it is that we want from this person, it'll be easier to decide and decipher, utilizing our discernment. And remember the red flags I talked to you guys about. Remember, you have your yellow flags, which like, okay, we can talk about it. And the orange flag, like, I don't know, this is could be a make it or break it. And the red flag, which is just absolutely no go. But let's add in a green flag for go, move forward, and let's see what's going on. But if something doesn't seem right, cut it. So now I'm being told to say this: don't get ridiculous with your list. Okay? Don't be like, and you got so much stuff on the list that it's literally impossible for you to love and love someone, and you've made the list so impossible. You'll never find anyone. I know someone who's been waiting over 35 years for their husband. And some people are like, hey, some people have waited that long time, but I just feel like sometimes you could be too picky and too selective and end up missing out on a great person, okay? So here we go with the romance card. The last one is going to show us what, if we follow this suit, if we figure out who this person is that's waiting on us, and we make our list and we fall in line, this is what could happen for our future relationship. There's something going on with 2 people already, and I see somebody fighting. I don't know what the fighting part is about. Know that this is a time of reconnection and reconciliation. I just see 2 people yelling. If you want there to be harmony in your relationship, the first thing is one of y'all gonna have to sit down. And I see the woman sitting down first, and the man is just yelling. The woman has her head down. She's like, ugh. Like she's so frustrated, like she doesn't know what to do. She doesn't understand, like, why, like what the heck is going on. The man's trying to explain it to her, but she's not listening. I don't know who this is, but she's not listening. You don't listen to respond. You listen so that you can. This man actually feels like he's not being heard. Okay, we're gonna go over to the men for a second. Sorry, y'all got interrupted. The man feels like he's not being heard. So we're gonna go over here to the yellow one. Remember earlier, well, this would explain why the man needs to take a second and just breathe. We've already discovered that, right? It's got too much stuff going on. The base chakra card is coming up for the man. So one of the things, men, that's going to help you with your breathing is you need to do a little bit of exercise, whether that be yoga, whether it be, a little basketball, whether it be, I'm just going to walk outside in nature. You need to do something that's going to help your body to heal, get your adrenaline up, and also, once you're done with the adrenaline, remember to do a cool down situation so that you can kind of calm down. It seems like whatever man is like, he seems like super, like, crunk. And like it's too much. I don't know, you may want to check, I'm not good with astrology, but you may want to check like your sign. You may want to check how the moons and the planets are aligning, because you may be overreacting, men. You may be overreacting, and you may not understand why you're overreacting, and maybe it's because maybe what's going on with you, maybe these planets and things, like I said, I'm not for certain, but maybe it's in retrograde. And so with it being in retrograde for your particular sign and your particular season, it's causing you to act damn fool, and the woman is going like, what the hell is going on? And she's trying to listen to you, but she can't listen because she's too busy waiting to respond to tell you what you're doing wrong. So there's going to have to be a bridge brought together on communication. Men, here's the other card. Well, clearly this is how the men feel. Helpless and hopeless. What the? And the candle started jumping around like, okay, so let's go to the book for a second, because men, if you're already feeling helpless and hopeless, whatever woman you're dealing with in your life, if this is romantic, if this is work, if this is family, whatever it is, this woman is causing chaos in your life that you're arguing with, if you take a step back and if you take a breath, maybe go run, go exercise, go, punch the air, whatever you need to do, calm down. She's not going to hear you because you're yelling. She's not going to respond to that. All she's going to do is continue to tell you what you need to do, and that's really not what you want. So let's see. Let's go to helpless and hopeless. Before I can even get there, the card that comes up, men, is share the love. So part of the reason why you're having a little bit of issue is maybe you sharing a little bit too much of your love. It doesn't mean you're cheating. It just means like I feel like maybe you're giving too much of your attention to other people and you're not including this woman. Again, it doesn't have to be, romantic. So keywords are friendship, celebration, rejoice, and community. This woman definitely wants to be celebrated, and she's not feeling celebrated at all. You're entering a period of joy and tranquility. However, this card speaks of friendship rather than romance, suggesting that this is an opportune time to connect with friends. Now, remember what I said at the beginning. This is the time for the next 2 weeks, you guys, is for to reconnect and reconciliate, right? You're going to have to squash whatever is going on with this woman. You're going to have to get yourself to a point where you can listen. Maybe you have forgotten how to be a friend. If you're married and you started off being friends and now you're just together, you should go back to being friends. If you're a family member and y'all used to get along really good, go back to being friends. This is where this miscommunication is coming from. For the time being, let go of any desires, anxiety, or stress around romantic relationships. Instead, focus on your relationships with your friends. See what I mean? So, now think about it. It's not saying leave your romantic relationship. What it's saying is remember your friendship. Remember your friendship. It's a time to reconnect and reconciliate, right? Okay, turn to them for support if you need it and find reasons to celebrate with them. Rejoice in the fact that they'll always be there for you and you for them. And I feel like another part of the miscommunication and part of the reason why you're feeling a little hopeless is because you're feeling like, men, you're feeling like that woman is not there for you, and the woman is feeling like you're not there for her. And she's not believing in herself, and she's looking for you to pick up the slack and say, hey, you can do it. Hey baby, you can do it, or hey sis, you can do it, or come on mom, you can do it, or come on coworker, you can do it, because you've been there for them in the past. But what the woman is not also realizing is that she used to also do that for you as well. And you're not feeling supported during this time. You're feeling a lot of pressure. I see a man holding his low back to mid back like he's in pain and he's bent over, and he's just like, I'm suffering. Now we learned from Louise L. Hay, we learned from her that low back area for men, quite typically, who have it the most, that low back area means there's some finances that are going on that's causing a rift between the man and the woman. That's why there's this huge miscommunication going on, right? Let's get some spiritual guidance going, because I feel like there's past life and there's spiritual guidance. Let me see, somebody's on there. Angela, hey Angela, what's up? All right, so we're going to get some spiritual guidance going. So we're going to pull one spiritual guidance card for the woman and one for the man. And we're going to see what they need help with. I haven't even pulled. It's like the man is not interested in love at all. Like at all. The woman is interested in love. She wants to find love, but this man, or this particular man, whoever this reading is for, is not interested in love, like at all. Maybe this is why the readings are separate. Okay? This card is for the man. And it's coming in upside down. Upside down for me means pay close attention. A favorable outcome. Now, man, if you listen to me, see? Told you. Okay, if you take a second to just breathe, okay? Go get you some exercise, calm down, chill out, get you some yoga, do what you need to do. It's okay to feel woe is me, but remember, you receive what you put out, and if you're not putting out support, then you're not getting it. Okay? And if you're like, no, I am supporting, well, maybe you need to go back and reevaluate what is support. Because apparently there's some type of way that this woman in your life is feeling like she's not feeling like she's being fully supported, right? Whether it's family member, friend, romantic, or coworker, whichever woman, okay? I'm just telling you. If you take time to correct all those things, you'll have a favorable outcome. There will no longer be any type of miscommunication. There will be a reconciliation that takes place, which means there will be peace and harmony in the relationship, okay? But if you just want to keep yelling and screaming, whoever you're like yelling and screaming at her, like she's just shutting down. She's shutting down. She's not going to listen to you, right? Okay, ladies, here's your card. Okay? And your card says energy healing work. Now, remember, I have the purple. I don't know if you guys can see it, but remember, I have the purple. The purple is for women for healing, and I already said that, right? So here is your confirmation. We've already discussed it and talked about that, right? So I'm going to read the bottom, energy healing work. It says, thank you for sending healing energy to me and through me for my own blessings and for all those around me. Thank you for connecting me to loving and high integrity healers and teachers of energy healing modalities. Now, this goes back to women. We do have the ability to heal, not enable, not pet, not treat like this is my son. No. We have the ability to heal, but he has got to want to heal first. You're sitting in the chair and your head is down because you're so frustrated that you're not listening. You're already coming up with solutions on how to solve the problem for him. But before you do that, because a lot of the times you may already have the solution, you may already be right. Okay? You got to be patient. You got to be quiet. Listen. And when I said that, the woman looked up at the man and he stopped. The man actually stopped yelling. And he was very animated with his yelling and all of this, and he kind of just stopped and put his hands down because now he feels like he's being listened to. And the man is saying, I just want you to listen. Like, I just want your undivided attention. I just want you to listen. I want you to show me that you care about me, and you can show that by just listening. And you know what? I don't even want a solution. I don't want a solution. I just want you to listen. That's it. I want to be held. I want to be comforted. I just want to. I don't want you to tell me anything. I just want you to shut up and listen. That's it. Women, if you feel like you want that solution, it's okay to pray. Okay? It's okay to pray. It's okay to ask the universe. It's okay to put that out there. This is what I want for this man right here. Whether he is a family member, friend, co-worker, or otherwise. You do have the ability to heal and to help. Now, you can put it out there in the universe, and then if he's willing to accept it on his part, then he can be healed. Allow him to have his own experience, but you can support him through it. I feel like I need to, women, I have my book here. It's a good book. Everybody may not like it, but it's okay. It's a good book. It's called The Power of the Praying Wife, and you do not have to be married in order to utilize this book. You can use it for any man or a woman for that matter, okay? So in regards to this situation, this quarrelsome thing, we're just going to ask for guidance and see what it is that maybe you could possibly pray for to help this man through this situation. Because he may be yelling and screaming about a situation that actually has nothing to do with the reason why he's yelling and screaming. He actually is holding a secret. Sometimes people take things out on the people that they love. So the very first thing that comes up to pray for is his integrity. Somebody is testing his ass and testing his integrity, and he don't like it, including you, whatever woman you are, including you. Integrity is not what you appear to be when all eyes are on you. It's who you are when no one is looking. It's a level of morality below which you will never fall, no matter what's happening around you. It's a high standard of honesty, truthfulness, decency, and honor that is never breached. It's doing for others the way you would want them to do for you. So there's somebody that is pressing up against that wall for his integrity. It may be you. It may be you. But it may also be other people as well, not believing who he is and trusting who he is. And he's like, nah, I know who I am. You don't have to prove who you are, right? So in this situation, ladies, you can pray for him. That, first of all, if he's having a hard time with people not accepting his integrity, then he's already having a hard time accepting himself. He's not accepting himself even. So if you're not accepting yourself, how can you expect other people to accept you for who you are? One thing that I learned along this journey, people are going to talk about you. They're going to tease you. They're going to say things. I'm still working on this part, but for the majority of the part, in my personal experience, what I have found is the more I embrace me, the less buffoonery that I have going on, and the less I have people talking about me about stuff. People gonna talk about you, But I hear people saying more good things about me than I have people saying negative things about me. So my integrity is speaking for itself. So I don't necessarily have to go out and stand on the soapbox. But I'm human like everybody else. Sometimes I do go out on the soapbox. So men, for love, I want to create something for you, something positive. I want to create someone in your life, be it a father figure, be it a mother figure, be it your romantic partner, whoever it is. This person's going to come into your life, and this is how you're going to be able to identify who this person is. And this is going to go on the favorable outcome card for you guys, for you men, okay? But you got to pay attention. And then I'm going to pull a card for the women, because for the women, I have not forgot your card. If you if you pay attention to the one that's already there for you, once you make your list of what you want, you'll get the outcome. So I'll show you the outcome in a minute, women. But men, this is the card going to be for you, and it's going to be a favorable outcome, because maybe you need a mentor, or maybe you need just a close friend. I'm not sure what you're needing, but it's something of that manner, whether it's a family friend, coworker, or otherwise, or somebody that you look up to. Here's your card. This is how you're going to be able to recognize who it is. Men. Okay. Flirt card. Extend your lighthearted energy to others. I feel like I heard somebody say flirt, but what if my person is a man? I ain't finna flirt with no man. Okay, so let's get that out of the way. Okay. You need to define what your definition is of flirt. You could have two separate definitions. Okay, if it's a woman that's flirting with me, then this is what the outcome is going to be. If it's a man, a flirt may just be a greeting, an unusual greeting. Okay? That's what a flirt can be. It can be an unusual greeting. So there may be a man that's just like, hey, do I know you? Be like, no, I don't know you. Be like, oh, okay, sorry. Well, I do this. And then you guys meet. I don't know how men meet each other and greet each other, because with women, we're just, girl, your dress is so pretty. You're so cute. Girl, can I get your number? Let's stay in touch. Whereas with a man, it may be a totally different type of conversation. So if it is a male figure that you're desiring to have on your side, kind of like a best friend or companion, you're going to meet this man in an unusual way, okay? And the man, he's not coming on to you. It's not anything, sorry, it's not anything sexual, okay? But it will be a unique meeting. And when this gentleman greets you, if it is a male mentor or somebody that you're looking for to confide in, because the men that you're around ain't about shit and they're not really helping you, that's who this man's gonna be. If it's a woman, it may be your definition of flirt, but just because she's flirting with you don't mean she want to be with you. Okay, it's just an easy way to open up to get your attention, and she could actually be a really good friend to you. But remember what we talked about over here, being friends again, right? Not so much focusing on the type of relationship, but being friends again, okay? All right, ladies, that's how you're going to recognize men, okay? Ladies, if you pay attention to the man that's already around you, this could be the one, and you go ahead and you make your list, so you'll be able to describe him. And remember, have a reasonable list. Don't be like, and the list just keep going all the way 1 mile out, right? Don't make it so impossible that you never get your mate. I mean, hey, if your mate is another woman, that's cool too. I'm not saying it's got to be a man. I'm just generally speaking. So if you do that, this person's already around you. Once you make your list, you may go through in your head, okay, this person already fits. This person already fits, but this person kind of sort of doesn't fit the package that I thought. I don't know about that. But if you decide to take that leap of faith, here's what your outcome is going to be. it says pay. Okay, so when the card comes in upside down, okay, that means pay close attention. And the card actually says pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. So this is how you're going to know. This goes perfect because I just talked about the damn flags earlier, right? And what did I say the red flags were? The red flags were like, hell no. You know how you're going to know it's him? Because he ain't going to be on your red flag list. So make sure you make your red flag list. If he's on the red, if he got any of the red flags, that's not him. That's how you're going to know. Make your list. Your red flag list, your orange list, like, I don't know, I don't know, that's kind of close to the red flag. Or you got the yellow one, we can talk about it and come to an issue. And then you got your green flag, you go. But I tell you what, if he got too many of these red flags, that he is not the one. That's how you're going to know he is not the one. Bam. That's it. That's all I got. That's going to be your reading for the next 2 weeks. Work on reconnect and reconciliate. Okay, remember you got the things going on for the next couple weeks. It's already started. I feel like it probably started like a few days ago. It's going to be over the course of the next 2 weeks, okay? If you're having communication problems, look into your astrology chart. I'm not well versed in that. If you know somebody that is, please recommend them, tag them on the post so that they can see. But you may want to look into your astrological chart to see, even if you don't understand why you're acting kind of bonkers, check and see if, maybe you have a energy, I'm just saying, for example, right? For example, so, rising is Libra and my moon is Aries. So maybe my Aries energy is out right now and I don't realize it because I haven't studied Aries. So I might be like acting crazy and miscommunicating or doing shit that's outside of what I would normally do as a Libra. Those are the type of things that you need to look into. Check to see if the planets and all of that stuff is going on. If there's some retrogrades for your particular sign going on, I can't get in all that. I'm not that versed, but I'm just telling you that may help you with the miscommunication. Okay, our candle is going really tall right now, so we've got lots of really good stuff going. So you guys, bookwithtina.com. If you want a personal reading, go to bookwithtina.com. Or if you need to email, you can do bookwithtina@gmail.com so that you can book your personal reading. I can do a card reading, okay? We can pull stones, or we can just do an intuitive reading, back and forth. The type of readings that I do are guidance readings, okay? I don't do a whole lot of yes, no questions, okay? But I will help you come to a realization for yourself. Because I find if people come to the realization for themselves, this is when the shift and the change is made in their life. If they're not finding it, if I'm just giving you all the answers and I'm telling you all the answers, you're not gonna make any changes. That's how I feel. So the people that come to me and people that come to me to get their readings, I help to pull that out of that, whatever that blockage is that's going on in there. If you allow it, we're going to unblock it together. You're going to have realizations and you're going to do stuff. Sometimes, like I said, during the readings, people don't understand, but I've had people to come back a year later and be like, Tina, remember when you had said, yeah, sometimes things take time. So you got to be patient during the process, right? Okay? So you guys can book your readings, okay? Bookwithtina.com. I also create jewelry pieces. I do stone wrappings. This one is the ice calcite that I have on. This particular piece, it's a pretty big piece. Okay, this particular one is $35. Okay, and I do have some other pieces that I am making. So you guys, y'all have an awesome, amazing day. To the YouTube people, hey YouTube people, thank you. This is my first broadcast. To you Facebook people, thank you so much for supporting me and being in my group, Enlightenment and Awareness Academy. Y'all make sure that you share, get me up and out there, okay? And we'll do more readings. If you guys have specific informational readings that you guys want me to do, let me know, and I'll go up and going with it, okay? My readings are different from a lot of people. We all read differently, but I don't do certain, like, you know what? I'm not going to say what I'm not going to do. Love you guys. Love, peace, joy, and happiness. And let me wrap it up. I'll see you guys later. Bye, Facebookers. I'll see you in a minute. All right, you guys, YouTube people, this is my first time. I don't even know how to stop it. All right. Oh, there goes some comments. Hi, Kelly. All right.